Alright, YouTube. This is a light touch on Obamacare, Volume 2. So, anyway, we're talking about Obamacare. Again, I'm gonna probably end up posting 2 videos at once just because I forgot to post the other video. Anyway, we're talking about some of the rumors, some of the shit that goes on in this country that they swear, Obamacare will bring to this country. Or the woes, the tyranny of Barack Obama and Obamacare. We're going to talk about some of these things that these people are saying versus what's going on right now. Not in the future, not if Obamacare passes, not if it fails. It's going on right fucking now and has been going on for a long time. So, at one point, they had this whole discussion about end of life counseling or whatever. Pretty much you're gonna die, and it might be better to take the pill, stuff like that, to where they're just pretty much saying that Obamacare is gonna leave you out in the rain and you're gonna die, like you're not gonna be able to afford anything. And there's a panel, the death panels is what I'm getting at here, are they're just gonna say, fuck you, you're not worth saving, okay? Let's be realistic. I'm not sure if anybody else kind of put these pieces of the puzzle together, but denial of an operation is pretty much a death panel if your life depends on it. And every single medical provider out there practices that today, okay? Kaiser, Red Cross, all of those fucks do that right now. So let's really, let me give you guys an instance where I haven't experienced that personally because I don't have healthcare, but let's just be real here. If anybody's ever seen that documentary Sicko made from Michael Moore, he's not my best documentary guy, whatever, but at the same time he touched on some topics that made a lot of sense. And there was a particular gentleman in this documentary, Sicko. You should go see it, okay? If you have Netflix and you can see it, see it. If you can, find it some other way, via a free streaming website or something, watch it. It's very interesting. It's very enlightening too. Like, it will open your eyes to what the fuck is really going on here and what these people are fighting to keep in place, okay? Anyway, there's a man, I forgot his name, he was probably late 30s, early 40s, not an old guy. They showed pictures of him in this documentary. Forgot his name, it's like Tracy or something like that. They showed his wife, she was a white lady married to a black guy, and they had their kid and everything. And, her husband needed a surgery, in short, make a long story short, to help his cancer, okay? And their healthcare provider pretty much turned it down and he died, okay? If that's not a death panel, like a real life death panel that happened, I mean, that lady lost her husband, okay? And I mean, how much more proof that you need that the people who are against Obamacare are full of shit than the death panels are already here, except they're called Kaiser, Red Cross, fucking LaSalle, all those places. Those are fucking death panels. If you cost too much money, or if you may start costing too much money, they're gonna refuse you care. If they refuse you care and you're gonna die if you don't get it, guess what? You die, And there were several people, not several, let me walk that back, because I really don't remember for sure, haven't seen it in a while, but there were 2 people in that documentary that died from the time that they made the documentary to when they finished filming the documentary, okay? So it's like, I mean, it's a business. I am not a person who's against business by any stretch of the imagination, okay? But when it comes to a point to where you're turning down people who have been paying you for years, their employer has been paying you for years, and you're making all this money off of these people, these millions of people, and you're just turning them down because they need that coverage now. Yeah, that's a death panel, dude. Not only is that a death panel, that's unethical. I mean, if you're gonna cover somebody, cover somebody. If you're not, don't. So I mean, that's how I see it. And then another thing that they talked about was pharmaceuticals, and there's a lot of documentaries out on that. And I really recommend that you read articles, watch documentaries, and watch what you read and watch what you watch, and see who really is gonna, see if it's propaganda or if it's just, the facts of life, okay? Because Sicko, it did have like a slight propagandist element to it, but all that kind of fades away when they go to France, Great Britain, Mexico, Cuba even, and these people are getting the same shit that we're paying for, $100, $200, $300 for $14, $15, $17, and it's kind of like, the fuck, bro, like it really opens your eyes to how bad it is in this country. And the real problem is that everybody has access to this information, but nobody's going out and looking at it and going, well, maybe that is wrong. Everybody's just kind of jumping on what freaking, Mitch McConnell's saying, that guy doesn't even have a plan to freaking replace Obamacare, for God's sake. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just insane. Like, I saw a Fox News interview with him, and I want to say Chris Wallace. I know that's not the guy's name, but it was on Fox. And he made himself look like a moron on Fox, okay? And I saw it before, completely forgot about it. I actually saw it like a year ago. Completely forgot about it. I remember pointing it out to my peoples, and I saw it again today on Facebook, and I thought it was just fucking hilarious that, that happened. You look bad on the network that's meant to make you look good. So, I mean, come on. Anyway, this is Nezarek. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. This is, again, a monologue. Me running my mouth. Me listening to the sound of my own voice. So, share your opinion. Feel free to like and subscribe. And leave a comment. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Leave a fucking comment, okay? Because the discussion is really what I'm after. Discussion, okay? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Deuces.